My name is Corey. My husband was a diddler. Went to the army instead of facing the fiddler. My wife is huge, and her husband like little girls do. Call us out, and I'll tell you what we will do. Call CPS to make your kids go online and post it to a video. We are trash, we are queens. Too bad soon we'll be eating pork and beans. Lies and hate is all we have. Corey's mom is dead and she's got no dad. My name is Corey. My husband was a diddler. Went to the army instead of facing the fiddler. My wife is huge, and her husband like little girls do. Call us out, and I'll tell you what we will do. Call CPS, torment your kids. Go online and post it to a video. We are trash, we are queens. Too bad soon we'll be eating pork and beans. Lies and hate is all we have. Corey's mom is dead and she's got no dad. Call CPS, torment your kids. Go online and post it to a video. We are trash. We are trash. We are trash. Went to the army instead of facing the fiddler. My wife is huge, and her husband like little girls do. Call us out, and I'll tell you what we will do. Call CPS to make your kids go online and post it to a video. We are trash, we are queens. Too bad soon we'll be eating pork and beans. Lies and hate is all we have. Corey's mom is dead and she's got no dad. Call CPS to torment your kids. Go online and post it to a video. We are trash. We are trash. Are trash.
Oh shit. How y'all doing out there? Y'all doing good? I have a set of these for you.
Let this odd bedtime enzyme.
So we got to listen to these ads first.
Sleep and say goodbye to high blood
it's
sugar.
playing ads for me on my own video. How about that?
Guys, I don't know how many.
Ruining the whole intro.
But I'm making another one while I still can.
It's all the same shit.
Ollie and JoJo, what they do? Apologize for a diddler. That's what they do. Ollie and JoJo love their Sam, even though she married a diddler and is the size of a van. A drunk, a loser, pedo, apologists, sinners. All they drink and drives. JoJo hasn't been touched since hives.
Hasn't been touched since hives. Oh my god. Yeah. There we go.
Ollie and JoJo love their Sam, even though she married a diddler and is the size of a van. A drunk, a loser, pedo, apologist, sinners. All he drinks and drives. JoJo hasn't been touched since hives. Now they worship a diddler.
Oh yeah. Ron Corbin and the Fecal Matter Quartet, everybody. Called Girl World is Cancer.
Oh, world is a scourge. Oh, world will never search. Reviewing the same fatty, acting like you're not that. While people laugh at your lies. Big girls make me money. Big girls make me cash. I can't control my spending. This is why my butt is expanding. Eating food and being mad. My life is very sad. One eye may see it, but I'm a greedy shit. Chantal is gone. What do I do?
up, Dragonfly, Pressure Cooker, Heidi, Dragonfly, Bethabus, Suki, Jocelyn, XM.
Society. Is it because of what I did?
Put some respect on Jeffrey Dahmer's name.
Of my hypocrisy, I am dying. I am dead.
All songs are written and owned by me.
Help me now. We used to be friends. Now you've robbed my heartbeat.
I don't know what's going on in that picture, but it's either fun or horrifying. I can't quite, can't quite tell. So, hang on, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Well, looks like you're gonna need a new transmission and carburetor and catalytic converter. Tim, get back. Never mind, he ain't coming back. You won't catch him anyway. That seems to be what you're gonna need. Like, oh my God, it's gonna cost me so much money. Is there something we can work out? Well, yeah, we have financing. Damn equality. Well, anyway, Bobby's out of town, so it's gonna take us a little bit to get to it. So I think that we can have it all done by, I don't know, about 3 weeks from yesterday. So that's probably going to be, hang on a minute, okay, that's going to be $38,456. Okay then. All right then, you can leave now. That's it? I can just leave now? How am I going to get $38,000? Can I have my car if I just give you like $10? Well, you can have your car if you do one thing. Oh, I'll do anything to have my car. See that pregnant pit bull laying down over there? Yeah. Well, all of her pups died. Her boobs are swelled. She needs milk. So if I milk your dog, you'll fix my car for free? No. It just needs done. You said you'd do anything. Take the financing. Just take the financing. Who was that? Goddamn Robert. Robert, get back in there and rebuild that transmission again. I've rebuilt it 16 times to pay off my debt. Oh, Robert, you always was a crybaby, even back in grade school. But, I quit and hey, you boys out here giving our customers a hard time. Nah, Pop, she just needs a new transmission, catalytic converter, and a new exhaust system, She has a flat tire. Well, I'll be damned. Yep, that's what it is. You got a flat tire. Well, I milked the dog. Can I have that fixed for free? What do you say, Pop? Well, that's not a dog.
I'm sorry. I had to. That's my bad. I'm going to let it go on to the next one. This is my new intro song. Bye, Beth. Then we're going to get started.
He's a cool guy and he always has weed. If you're his friend, he'll help.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck with his family and cave in your head. This crazy motherfucker's name is NEGZNN. He'll give you $1 or black eye. He'll give the option of the truth for death. He'll never stop until he's 6 feet right death. Now on to the show you didn't know that you needed. Into your brains it will be seated. Nothing but the truth and never lies. Come on, Next is live, let's go guys. He's a cool guy, he always has weed. If you're his friend, he'll help you and me. Fuck with his family and cave in your head. This crazy motherfucker's name is NEGZNN. He'll give you $1 or black eye. He'll give the option of the truth for death. He'll never stop until he's 6 feet right set. Now on to the show you didn't know that you needed. Into your brains and he'll be seated. Nothing but the truth and never lies. Come on, Next is live, let's go guys. Next is live, let's go
What's up, Negative Nation? Welcome to Negs Live, aka Dutch Dublin, aka that guy that did your mom in high school. No, I'm just totally kidding. Anyway, welcome to the broadcast. Good to see you. Sorry if you're disappointed to not see the lovely DC Media girl, Clara. But I am taking over tonight because we are pushing them watch hours. That's right. That's right. Another exciting day at work. Let me tell you. Oh, that had me confused. She said she was going to the store, and I just put a grocery order in. I forgot we own a store. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the Yo Mama Jan's views drama, because it doesn't involve me, and I love my favorite type of drama is drama that doesn't involve me. Okay, now I won't be appearing on this channel all the time, so don't everybody get all up in a huff. All right, now I have my own Rumble channel. I'm helping out over here. I am going to appear over here with Clara. We are a couple after all. We appear on each other's channels. So I'm going to keep writing a new intro every night until I find the right one. I like that one. Next is live. Let's go, guys. It was kind of hokey, kind of corny. It had that corny, like, thing to it, you know? Anyway. So, first thing I would start off is this video I found on Busy Little Bee. I'm gonna go ahead and just give you the video URL if you want to subscribe to them or not. Don't matter to me. I just figured, you know, shout out. But we're all using each other's content here, right? So I just want to get it queued up here. Yo Mama and Jan's views have been going back and forth because Jan can't seem to understand or grasp the concept of saying something and it being played back and somebody critiquing it. Only she's allowed to do that. Only she's allowed to critique people because she's worked with children. I've worked with children. We get it. You say it so much that it's starting to get a little sussy. Good evening. It's not the fake show. Oh, the real one right here. You know what I mean? What then? I thought about moving to Austria, then I realized I have to get on a plane. I'm good. Thanks. So, you know what? Let's just not waste any time. We can just get right to the meat and potatoes because we got 2 videos to watch. And people can just catch up. People start coming in once they realize that they're missing something. It's a cute dog, by the way. This video is from a channel called Busy Little Bee called Yo Mama Wipes the Floor with Jan's Views. I guess she actually came on his panel. I don't understand why none of you will come up here. You will go over there and go on his panel, but you won't come here and defend yourself or at least explain yourself or anything. It's amazing. But that's okay because that means you're clout chasing.
My thoughts at the end.
Your mama's out for himself. I don't give a fuck about none of this, all right?
I mean, I'm not even that old. I mean...
This is... him playing her words, and basically what Jan has done has reduced a inappropriate relationship a 40-year-old man had with a 16-year-old girl and reduced it to somebody being a whore. Now Jan seems to like to do this with a lot of girls who are taken advantage of sexually in anywhere. I guess they're all just whores. I don't know. I'm sure she'd be thinking different if it were one of her daughters, but since it's everybody else's daughters, they're all whores, so they aren't being sexually exploited, they aren't being sexually abused. So I really think it's just because Chantel is white, and everything with Jan goes back to race. I just think she hates white people.
Now, instead of Jan just taking this up and saying, you know what, I was wrong, this is the wrong, I made a mistake. No, she doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down, 5-time down. She keeps on saying that, well, making excuses. And the other day, it got really bad on her show. Here she is on her drama show, explaining to everybody her comments about a 16-year-old girl being a different kind of 16-year-old girl.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
why a 16-year-old girl, it's okay for a young girl to be with a 40-year-old man.
Dude, I knew 16-year-olds and 14 and 15-year-olds that got pregnant. They didn't make it right. Okay.
A 16-year-old girl, it's okay for a young girl to be with a 40-year-old man. Roll it.
Which was completely overridden by everybody. And, you know, of course I know it's wrong. Of course I do.
Oh.
And I wasn't making excuses for him. For God's sake, why would I do that?
I don't know.
Is this not you?
You know, look, if I was in it, y'all wouldn't hear a peep from me.
Yep.
I think Mary, as Mary says here, hi Mary, nice to see you.
Look at this panel. Got Jan's views. Bridget, who took me to court for absolutely no fucking reason. This one right here didn't show up, and probably another SJW.
But the adult should have known better than to mess with a teen. Of course he should. Of course he should. But then we don't know what type of adult he was, do we?
We don't know what type of adult he was. So, okay, why don't you give everybody that benefit then, Jan? Why don't you give that to me? Why don't you give that to your mama? Why don't you give that to, what's up, Rizzo? Why don't you give that to Clara? You don't give anybody else that I don't know what type of adult they are. You don't give anybody else that grace, except a guy who had an inappropriate relationship with a 16-year-old white girl whom you don't like.
We don't know what kind of adult he was. This is your words. What kind of adult you got to be to mess with a 16-year-old girl at 40?
I'm just trying to paint the picture.
We're painting pictures of a 16-year-old girl with a 40-year-old man. This is what we're talking about here? Fuck.
As perhaps it really was, instead of imagining, you know, this innocent little 16-year-old who was like squirreled away into this man's flat. That's not what happened. She kept going up the stairs to this guy's flat and they kept telling her not to.
But
No. It's up to the adult to say no.
Yeah.
He was letting her in his bed.
Exactly. But
well, so where's the accountability for the man at? Okay, that would make him. I hate to correct people, but a pedophile would be if the victim was prepubescent. A 40-year-old man attracted to a 16-year-old, that's a hebephile. That's what Cyrex says he is. Okay, that's post-puberty. I mean, a 40-year-old man and a 16-year-old girl. He's the adult. Dude, I've raised. Now I have my third 16-year-old, and it is yeah, they still don't know much about the fucking world and stuff, and it is up to the parent and it is up to the adult. That guy should have known better.
But then I think, I could be wrong, but
You're always wrong.
Shannon said that he was an alcoholic.
So?
I would never, ever.
And here she goes today, saying that I would never, ever, 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 ever
make excuses for a 40-year-old man putting his hands on a young girl.
Okay.
That was her today, and we just played her 6 months ago. 6 months ago, and she was making excuses. You know, the way you.
So now he comes on panel with her. Don't ever take a link here, though. Don't ever do that because, you know, don't ever do that. The evil negs. I'm so racist. I'm such a white supremacist that literally black people will drop dead if they talk to me. That's it. And some Asians, but not all. No Latinos, surprisingly, though.
Switched it up from today, how you never made an excuse for an adult man being with a kid, but then we played your words.
I never said that.
I never said that. I never said that. He just played it.
You just made excuses for him and said you could be wrong, but he was an alcoholic.
I never said that.
Y'all still
never said that.
You want me to play it back for you?
You want to play it back again? Yeah.
Yeah, let me play it right. Let me play it back.
Maybe he wasn't coming after her.
Maybe he wasn't coming after her.
I know you have comprehensive problems.
It would be comprehension problems. Comprehension, not comprehensive. him having comprehensive problems would mean something totally different.
Playing your okay.
You're cognitively
right.
inept.
Cognitively right.
Oh, cognitively inept. Cognitively inept. We all just sat here and listened to you say we don't know what kind of adult he was. He was an alcoholic, and then you made no excuses for the 16-year-old. You made every excuse in the book for the adult, but none for the child. Why is it every time I hear a tale, like with Jesse Harris, even everybody makes all these excuses and jumps through hoops to avoid the pedo word or the hebephile word, or it's weird. You want to blame the victims all the time.
I'm playing your okay.
You're cognitively
right.
inept,
Cognitively right.
But what amazes me,
I mean, he's not very smart as me, or good looking, or it's funny, but he's not wrong.
Is how you have the gall to sit there laughing about something that isn't funny at all.
Who's laughing? He wasn't laughing.
You sit there laughing like a hyena about something that isn't funny at all.
But why do you use it as a contention, and why don't you take up for the victim in it, which was the 16-year-old girl?
I'm saying your words. You have the.
He's laughing at you, Jan, not laughing at the situation. This bitch thinks she's above everybody. I bet she eats her own shit. She thinks that highly of herself.
Nerve to speak about me like that?
Because you're disgusting.
You? Okay, just act like a 40-year-old man.
Okay, I'll try.
What I was trying to do was speak as somebody who has worked.
Oh, here we go with this tagline.
Teenage girls. And I was trying to explain that there are many kinds of 16-year-old girls. There are some girls who, because of their upbringing or because of their circumstances, will act differently to other 16-year-old girls.
Okay.
It's common sense.
But this is a 40-year-old man. It's a 40-year-old man. So, of course, 16-year-old, everybody's going to act different towards everybody. You've just basically described society. But I don't even understand what your point is.
Now, I know that that's something that you lack, but I do take offense to you
You're always offended.
Going on and on, as do other people who obviously have the same mindset as you.
For you to look at teenagers and to place them in different categories, judging them based on where they came from and what their upbringing is, because they weren't innocent like the kids that you possibly raised, is disgusting. A child is a child. And if you can't see that, you're just a disgusting human. And at the end of the day, for you to make excuses for a 40-year-old man like you've done, you don't even get it. And no one can ever speak to you because you'll never change your mind. You can never fucking be wrong. That's your problem. You're too goddamn old. You're too old. You're too old. You're too old to never be wrong.
So like I said, respect.
Okay, so anyway, I'm not really sorry. I don't know who you are. I don't care about anybody else's opinions on this matter. Only my opinion matters. So anyway, yeah, he did just mop the floor with her. I mean, I don't know what her deal is, but
Please.
she claims we're getting ready to get into her live stream called "Given a Taste of His Own Medicine," stating facts. Her thumbnail says, "You go low, I'll go lower." Okay, great. I love to watch people get on their pulpit of morality and then immediately take a swan dive into the concrete pool that's been empty for 10 years, and they've known it's been empty. They're just that ignorant. Yo, mama, I'd like to chat with you sometime, dude. Like for real. I gotta sit down, y'all. Already. I'm just being lazy. I want to have a chat. I want to have a live stream. I want to have an episode of Negs Live with Yo Mama. He can upload it on his channel. I don't give a fuck. We can split the rights to it. It's whatever. He can go make money off of it. I can make money off of it. It's all good. Why would you guys do that? Why would you come in here and do that? That is so rude. Why you come in here and just like belch? Do you do that at other people's? Yeah, this whole talking to people slow thing, like nah, 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 and then saying their full name. It's stupid. It's the shittiest psychological trick I've ever seen. That's what people do with children. Do you understand, Jan, and other people who do that? That's what people do with children when they don't understand that what they are doing is against the law, that perjury is a crime, that stalking and criminal harassment and false police reports and false CPS reports are felonies. So, we're going to get in this video. This is just too good. Like the gods have come down and said, hey, Negs, you know how you were bored for some content there, buddy? Well, you got a new cow, and that's cool. I don't care if Jan reviews me because I don't care what other people have to say about me. My opinions are based on logic, and they are also and my subjectivity. I mean, isn't that how everybody should live their lives? I mean, things are facts. They're facts. Like a man cannot give birth. A man can't give birth. Right? Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. It took a little kid in kindergarten cop to tell all of you what we've all known for years. Right? Even Mr. Rogers said it. I don't know what I'm going on about. All right. Anyway, let's hear what else you got. Annoying ass voice. Exactly, Scotty. Oh, and by the way, that whole coming to my chat and screenshotting it and circling things and putting arrows to it. Nobody here gives a fuck about that shit. You're bored. Seriously, you either need a dildo or a puzzle. It's one of the two. I think she likes you. I think she likes your mocha ass, your mama. I think that's what it is. She wants some she wants some of that mocha jackhammer.
Chats and reacts. I want to give a bit of advice to people. I want to just stand on my soapbox just for a couple of minutes, if you don't mind.
What did I just say? I said pulpit. Same thing. At least you're admitting you're getting up on your soapbox, but you're not going to step down from it.
And it's basically to say, you've got a voice. Use it.
But then when people use it, you call them a racist and shit.
It doesn't matter how people may try to gaslight you, how people may try to shout over you. Use your voice and speak your mind. Some of us have had to look out for ourselves our whole lives. So we'll always use our voice. And this video is me using mine.
Jan's Indonesian views.
Now, before we move on to the main subject, I want to just quickly explain what was happening at the beginning of this live stream.
Okay. I don't understand why you do this. Like 90% of your screen is all these other fucking musky muff cat ladies laying around doing nothing but drinking coffee and talking about their herpes flare-ups. And then you leave like 2 centimeters for yourself.
The ignorance of this man earnestly asking a woman to perform a trick online for his amusement is astounding to me. His misogyny and offensive behavior is incomprehensible to decent human beings.
Who?
To offer money simply adds insult to injury, and yet...
Hey, guys, add some insult to injury, would you? The Cash App scrolling down there at the bottom. It don't matter. You can send it to Clara. You can send it to me. It all goes to one place. Pretty much.
There are women in his chat condoning rather, his sickening behavior. The lady he is addressing has spoken openly about her mental health issues, her health struggles, and previous eating disorder, which resulted in her losing her front teeth. The request that this man has put out for $100 and for other people in the chat to say, "Oh, I'll give her $50 to do it as well." Oh, like this, oh, like that.
Excuse me, it's strong shit.
So, honestly, guys, I'm almost speechless. I really struggle to put into
what's the
words
point here?
how degrading and misogynistic this is.
How the fuck old are you? Like, seriously. I am Gen X. Generation X. We were supposed to be the ones who didn't get offended. I'm assuming you're Gen X too. But you were brought up in England. I don't know what jolly old English like. But you come over here and do what you think. It's just a fucking...
Now, as I've already said, this lady has spoken openly about her situation.
Oh, well.
And has shown her face,
funny.
her body. She's a very strong woman.
She's a strong woman.
And because of an eating disorder, she no longer has her front teeth.
Oh.
So guess what these people are asking her to do?
What?
They're asking her to bite into an apple.
Okay.
Kalari, if you want to take me up on my offer, hey, let me tell you, that $100 waiting for you. If you go ahead, eat that apple on stream, I promise you, I will super chat you $100. And Gorlick Bread knows that I'm a man of my word.
What's up, Sherry?
I'm going to have to pause there because I didn't realize how much that would trigger me.
What? This has nothing to do with you. You are a fat black woman who sits around and dresses like Miss Cleo, and your background looks like a shitty 1-900 number set. Like, give me a break. Who is offended on, you know, like the only, I can understand getting offended on behalf of somebody else, right? But like here you are triggered. You're triggered? I didn't realize how badly that would trigger me. Is this because of your newfound self-diagnosed BPD?
So, okay, I'm going to have to move on from there because I'm actually quite triggered about that. How a man can have absolutely no empathy or for another human being. I mean,
I sat here and listened to a bitch threaten to murder me with a gun. She did, and I filed a police report, and they did nothing. I also heard the same woman say she tried to burn my garage down. Referred to the prosecutor. Nothing happened. And now I've got fat, like people so fat that they add gas mileage to your vehicle, stalking me. And you're triggered by him telling somebody that you don't even know, that you will never meet, that you've never spoken to. You're triggered by that. Oh, okay.
I said a man. There's women in his chat that are laughing along with this. They all think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. Seriously. Yeah. Oh, I have to.
Somebody hook me up on whoever she's talking about. Because if it's another fatty ding dong, I am here for it. Dude, there's nothing more I love than dropping an elbow on a fatty ding dong. At 47 years old, yeah, won't she do that with a weight problem and eating disorder? Yeah, the baby won't be born with a host of issues at all. So if somebody get that into the Discord, I'd appreciate it. Had 101 there for a second. Woo. My ego almost shot through the roof.
To remain calm here.
Yeah, remain calm. Get attention. Get attention. Yes. Yes. I believe this is this a video or a stream?
Easy. Because sometimes, you hear something or you see something that comes out of these people's mouths and it literally takes the wind out of your sails.
Nah.
And this has done that to me. All I can say is,
hey, you will eat this raw chicken and you will fucking like it, or you can go to another restaurant and order something else.
Shame on him and shame on whomever was laughing in the chat along with him. Shame on you. So I'm now going to move over to this world that I don't want to be a part of.
But you are. You choose to be a part of it. You continue to be a part of it.
I can't be a part of it. He did a live stream earlier on today.
Yeah,
and he was calling me all the names under the sun and running with this narrative once again.
Now, if I were on Rumble, I would be laying into you, but see, we're on YouTube. I'm trying to be good here. I'm trying to be good.
that I went over it in my last live stream, where I.
Oh, by the way, go to the addict.fun. Go to my eBay store. This shirt's in there.
I was saying that there are different types of 16-year-old girls.
Can we stop talking about 16-year-old girls? Okay. Like we literally had women fundraising off the back of the sexual assault of a 4-year-old girl. So I mean, like, can we just move on?
And people need to be aware of that. Now, that doesn't mean that I was condoning what this 40-year-old man did to this 16-year-old girl. And I've said it over and over again. But there are people on YouTube that are intent on driving home that narrative. And I had some time today. So when he told me to go up onto his panel, I did.
You made excuses because you don't like Chantel. I could tell by the way you were speaking. Because you gave her no grace. That's all you could think of. You gave her no grace. You gave the 40-year-old man who was an alcoholic even better. Jeffrey Dahmer was an alcoholic too. Murdered people, ate them, shit like that. Yeah. But here you are, giving all the grace to the man and not the woman. That's all I heard. If you gave Chantel grace, just say it. That's all you got to do. Is fully condemn the whole situation. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to do, even if you don't like somebody.
This is what happened. Okay, here we go. I've calmed myself down,
and if I've calmed myself down, I've had a Massengill bath, and I have. What'd you do? What'd you do? Go out? I mean, what did you do to calm down? Smoke a doobie? Oh my God.
Let's see. Gaslighting.
And before anybody says anything about me maybe having mocked something, I have apologized for everything. And I know people have seen and heard the apologies. And I don't give a fuck if people, and I went right back to hating on them. But I was sorry for XYZ, but fuck you still, right? You can do that in the real world, guys. That's how the real world works. Just because you're sorry for 2 or 3 things doesn't mean you like the person and then you invite them to your kids' bris. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sure some of these people would love to come to a bris. Jesus Christ.
So that's twice he said it. Twice he has said that Allah was dancing with a white guy. Okay.
What?
Wait, I don't know what's going on here. Go ahead.
No, the thing is, you don't know what's going on, do you?
You saw that little white boy out there dancing?
You have no clue. How the hell do you get through your day? You really don't know, do you?
You're defeated with the hips moving, though. You got the moves. You got the moves. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
When somebody says something like, I don't know how you get through your day, that's projection.
So now I'm going to play, I think it is yesterday's live stream. So let's tie this all together, shall we?
Why are you playing 3-second clips?
Okay. Your mama tends to repeat everything. He goes over and over and over. Maybe that's his method of learning. It failed. It failed him because this person is just so dense. It's actually quite startling how dense he is. So, okay. Come on then, big mouth.
Let the oh, here we go with the ad homs. Yeah, let the homophobia begin. I wish we were on Rumble, but we're not. So I can't say my favorite words. Jan, next time I'm on Rumble, tune in because I'm going to show you in my diverse community. By the way, thanks for stealing basically my whole diverse community speech from me there, YouTube Underground. Stupid. Why don't you be original for a change? Like, it'd be original. Losing weight. Is nobody's doing that in the girl world. I could show you that in my diverse community, I could say these words and context matters. But no, let me tell you something. People are afraid of what they don't understand as well. But people like you weaponize it to further beat somebody. Right? But it's people like you who have made the words racism, homophobia, transphobia, phobia mean fuck all. But you all sure picked up anti-Semitism, didn't you? As soon as it was fumbled, you're like, oh, we got it.
Mouth. And I don't care what kind of man it was. It was the fact that he was thrusting his hips on another man.
Okay. So that's where he was trying to make out that, well, not make out. He's just putting those little breadcrumbs out for people to think that maybe Allah may be gay. I don't know.
He's saying it's gay. You're not, see, you one are an SJW. Two, you don't understand what it's like to be a straight man around other straight dudes. We call each other the worst names in the world. We insult each other, emasculate each other, cut each other down more than any other group on this planet. We do. Straight men, we're brutal. We're brutal on each other, but we also help a motherfucker out and love harder than anybody else. Well, not love that hard, but that right there is not what you think it is. It's not the slam dunk that you think you've got. But I want to hear you say a little bit more.
Guys. So I need to get back to this bit.
Oh, this bit.
Just
okay, guys.
play this again.
Allah dancing with
I almost thought I was on Rumble. I was going to tell you guys to hit that. We don't have monetization yet. So just hit those Cash Apps and PayPals up if you would. This is like this is kind of like having a skin graft with no anesthesia.
another man. No, it wasn't that he was dancing with a white man. It was just the fact that he was
okay. So it wasn't that he was dancing with a white man. It was just the fact that this guy has tied himself in so many knots. It's actually,
but you focus on race all the time. So what?
actually quite laughable.
He's moving his hips on another man.
So are you saying that, are you condemning him for pointing out race? Or is it just the homophobia? I love how it's all the marginalized groups that you glob onto. You never glob onto a group of people who are strong, independent, and free thinkers. You glob yourself onto hive minds and microaggressions. It's very, very, very impressive. That's how you get through your day.
I don't give a fuck if that was a black man, white man, Arab man, African American, alien. I don't care what kind of man it was. It was the fact that he was thrusting his hips.
Yeah, he was
another man.
It was.
But somehow I'm racist because I was saying that Allah was dancing on a white man, and that's why I was so upset. This is so weird.
Dude, I wouldn't have cared. And I'm white. Am I allowed to be offended? I'm white. He's not. Do you think I would have been offended? No, I don't give a shit. He's thrusted his hips on a white man. Yeah. What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing? You trying to, like, is it a mocha latte you're trying to make there? I mean, like,
weird.
Just watch this, guys.
So let me get this straight, Jan. You got caught essentially in a lie. And this is your response to it, is to try to, but I mean, this has only got 129 views, but your response is to try and discredit the man. Okay.
I think Mary, as Mary says here, hi Mary, nice to see you. But the adult should have known better than to mess with the teen. Of course he should. Of course he should. But then we don't know what type of adult he was, do we? Right. So this hyena.
She's not going to talk about what she said. She's going to talk about him laughing.
Seems to think that that's funny. And will now start. Well, it's already happened. People are now saying that because I said, but we don't know what type of, guy this was. He was an alcoholic and blah, 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 blah. They're seeing that as me condoning it. I'm going to say this one more time. I do not condone that behavior.
Okay. Then don't put a but after it. If she says but after it, then she doesn't mean it.
I'm not going to talk on it after this. Yeah, I will continue to react to this idiot. But I'm not going to keep going over it. If people don't have the intellect to understand what I'm saying or what I was trying to say and what I said.
Oh, so the old if people didn't understand what you were saying, they're not as smart as you are.
Over and over again about it, then I'm done. Yeah, you just
Okay.
run with it. You run with whatever your mind takes you to.
Well, I guess I will then. Well, I reckon I'll go clean the latrine and feed the slop the hogs. I ain't smart enough for this.
I'm not going to dress it again or address it again.
We don't know what kind of adult he was. This is your words.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
you-
you said that.
I don't know why he thinks that's funny. I don't think it's funny. Indeed, we don't know. There's many
Mhm.
types of people out there, and frighteningly so. But yeah, he thinks it's funny. He thinks it's fodder for his crappy live streams. But yeah, I don't think it's funny.
She said, oh my God. She's more than excuses. She said some 16-year-olds are quite seductive. How would she know if a 16-year-old is seductive or not? Unless she's felt seduced by a 16-year-old. Listen, man. There was a time when, like, you had to ID up because girls were sneaking into bars, all kinds of crazy shit. We're getting carded. And yeah, you can't. No. Like, it is up to the adult. The adult has to take responsibility in this situation, right? And I don't understand. Like, what do you mean? How do you know that 16-year-olds could be seductive? I have never had a 16-year-old try to seduce me. I can promise you that.
weren't making an excuse though, right? We don't know what kind of adult he was. What kind of adult you got to be to mess with a 16-year-old girl at 40?
Well, if you don't know the answer to that, then there's no point in me telling you. I mean, you should know by now. You are a father. You're a father of 3 girls, so yeah, you should know that.
Why would you do that?
You are a father. You're a father. Then there's no point in me.
A girl at 40.
Well, if you don't know the answer to that, then there's no point in me telling you. I mean, you should know by now. You are a father. You're a father of 3 girls, so yeah.
Why would you do that? Like, we are all trying to get the fuck away from that shit. And here you are bringing up his family. And I don't even think they are that age yet. Miss Expert on seductive 16-year-old girls.
Yeah, you should know that. So let's carry on. But I think the people that keep coming at me about it know.
Somebody said that's how long she's been alive. It's about 1 million, huh?
She needs to stop mentioning them. The fact that she is saying 16-year-old girls could be seductive, she's constantly bringing up the fact that she's worked with children, and now she's bringing up somebody else's female children. I'm done with this shit, man. I'm fucking done with the goddamn pedophiles. I'm not saying she's a pedophile. I'm done with the goddamn creepy motherfuckers who like, seriously, anybody who has to sit here and constantly do that type of thing is out of their goddamn mind.
That's great.
That's the only thing that this idiot has got on me, my age, and he'll just run with it. Oh, you're so funny, aren't you?
Well, you use his family against him. How fucking fair is that? That's one thing you got against him. That's bullshit. I mean, he may not care. I'm the type of guy that, like, if you know, you just don't mess with a man's family. I can just say that. The only problem is it's so easy to do online.
Can you do that for
You're
us?
hilarious. You're hilarious.
I think I am, but that's not why we're here, though.
The only person you're hilarious to is yourself.
Right. Okay.
At
Again,
no point have I ever condoned a 40-year-old man being with a 16-year-old.
but you said Foodie Beauty was a different kind of 16-year-old. That's what you said.
What I was trying to do.
What was you trying to do?
explain- You going to let me speak?
Go ahead.
Stop you performing. Okay, you're not a chimp in a zoo.
A chimp.
Oh my god. Oh my god. As the head of the white delegation, I am offended on behalf of all black people that she just asked I guess he's biracial man if he is a chimp. He may be fully black. He may be full brother. He may be a mocha latte. I don't know, but I am offended.
Go ahead.
Okay? Just act like a 40-year-old man.
Okay, I'll try.
What I was trying to do was
He's not biracial, but I am further offended that this brother has to sit here and tolerate this racism and oppression from this other woman, this woman who is not on camera.
speak as somebody who has worked with teenage girls, and I was trying to explain that there are many kinds of 16-year-old girls. There are
I am 50% more offended that you had to suffer 50% more offense.
some girls who, because of their upbringing or because of their circumstances, will act differently to other 16-year-old girls. It's common sense. Now, I know.
Yes, and there there's there are like 116-year-old boys in the high school. Some of them kicked each other's ass. Some of them didn't. Some of them were gay and we didn't know until after high school. See, yeah, that people are different towards each other. We know this. We're aware of this.
I know that that's something that you lack, but I do take offense to you keep going on and on.
To you. Why don't you just say the word? Why don't you just say the fucking words? Dude, I could talk so fast you wouldn't even know what I was saying. You'd be like, what the hell did you just say? Your fucking Midwestern accent kicked in and you started mumbling half that goddamn shit. Just say it. Just say the goddamn sentence. If I talk real slow, it makes me smart.
As do other people who obviously have the same mindset as you. Keep going on and on about.
You know what I can't believe?
What I meant.
I can't believe. Hold on. I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk. I can't believe that you've ever worked around kids. That's disgusting in itself. I would have never let you around any teenagers. For you to look at teenagers and to place them in different categories, judging them based on where they came from and what their upbringing is, because they weren't innocent like the kids that you possibly raised, is disgusting. A child is a child. And if you can't see that, you're just a disgusting human. And at the end of the
Well, I think she does it because she's not quick on her feet. She can't think quick on her feet. That's just a way for her to be like, it's like a dot matrix printer up there. You know what I'm saying?
day for you to make excuses for a 40-year-old man like you've done, you don't even get it. And no one can ever speak to you because you'll never change your mind. You can never fucking be wrong.
He said he was an alcoholic and we didn't know what kind of man he was.
You're too old. You're too old to never be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. We've all made mistakes. We're all human. You've been around since Jesus was a child. Now, let me tell you something. If you've been around that long, you would have made mistakes here and there. You might have spoke wrong or said something that you didn't mean to say. But for you to triple down, double down, quadruple down, and then I'm going to play in a little bit. You show some sort of stupid ass chart about how a 12-year-old and an 18-year-old's hormones or whatever the fuck is different. Why do we need the chart to see that we don't need no chart to ever think that a 40-year-old man should never be with a child, period. Period. There's no excuse for it. There's no buts. There's no maybes. There's no,
it's still using dial-up, Jan. You know what I'm saying?
I was Foodie Beauty. I mean, she did go upstairs to his door a couple of times. She did hide in his closet. All that shit, it's the adult. It's 100% on the adult to say.
Yeah, hey, Scotty, tell her I got 6 of them.
No, to a child. If you don't get that part, we will never get nowhere. And that's the problem with you. You don't understand that part. You've been up and down making excuses, attacking everybody because you're a piece of shit. Period. And me, I'm not a person that makes excuses for adult men messing with 16-year-olds. I'm sorry. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, I do. Exactly.
You've got 3 daughters.
Exactly.
And you are so unbelievably naive.
About what?
About life.
Be specific.
About life experience. We see you around those kids.
Well, yeah,
we
and
see
what?
You see
me around my kids? Where?
Yeah, I should think that they're probably embarrassed.
Embarrassed
as a father.
Really?
Don't come for me.
How would my kids be embarrassed at me as a father? You make that make sense.
You're going to keep talking, yeah? I let you just go off on a tangent just then, right? Calling me all the names under the sun. You've got no idea, little man.
This bitch is insane. This bitch is absolutely out of her fucking goddamn gourd. This stream will never be monetized. I'll put it over on Rumble. I'll make the monetization there. She is out of her goddamn mind. Why haven't they sent in the men with the butterfly nets yet? Like, for real. You don't have, like, who are you? You think you're big shit? Do you know how many people I hear talk like they're big shit on a daily fucking basis? Not just on here, but in real life too. You know how many of these people are actually big shit? None. Zero. Zilch. Because if they were, they wouldn't be talking big shit on the internet and to me. All right. People who are doing big things don't fucking talk big things, right? I try to manifest things. I want to do this in the future. But I'm not going to fill your head full of fucking puppy dog tails and fucking firecrackers and cupcakes and
no idea.
Did I ever come on here and judge you as a parent?
Okay.
I don't know how you are. I don't know how you are as a parent. Have I ever came on here and judged you as a parent?
No, because you've never seen me in my parental role.
And you've seen me in my parental role.
Yes, I have. And it's disgusting.
When? Where?
You don't even know, do you? You don't.
I'm asking you.
No.
I'm asking
you. Are so up your own ass.
Why are you going around the question? I asked you a specific question. Where have you seen me in my parental role?
When you're doing your crap walkabouts, your vlogs, when you're shouting at the kids to go away, pick up the little one, get the little one out the way.
I'm stuck on a ride at Six Flags. Shit rough, bro.
So I think he must be on there with his children. And as any other caring father, he's making his kids, feel comfortable. Don't worry about it, kids. It'll all get sorted. We'll be down in a bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Because that's how caring fathers act, right? Okay. Well, they're not that high up. He could have jumped out, couldn't he?
What is he supposed to be like, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna be okay. No, he's keeping calm. He's filming it, making it like it's no big deal, right?
I mean, he jumps around when he's on live stream, so just, jump out. Sorry, this video is just gonna be me laughing.
It's gonna be me laughing. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you goddamn Thunder. Thank you very much to anonymous CashApp producer. You too can become one right there. Right there on one of those. Let's get some love in the chat real quick, y'all. Where's the money at? Do I gotta search the emotes? It won't let me search him. It won't let me do shit. It's being a dick. There we go. Let's get some love in the chat. Secret producer. Yay. Still make it a little Skrilla for that entertainment.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. I love you.
So, yeah. Let's see what else happens.
It can only happen to me, dog. It can only happen to me. Literally stuck on a ride.
I think one of his kids said hello. Because one of his kids is so used to him talking to his phone that's probably the only way they can, correspond with their father. Just sort of say hello.
Can I bring something up real quick? When people share videos like this, it's not for this. It's not for some weirdo who's an expert on seductive 16-year-olds who constantly, in every video I've ever heard her do over the last 2 years, at least the ones that I've listened to, she constantly brings up the fact that she's worked with kids. Constantly worked with kids. Jesus Christ. But when people put out content like this, I don't care if they're controversial or not. This is not what it's made for. It's not made for you to go, oh, listen, you're obsessed. Why are you pointing this out? If you have children, they are adults by now, right? Right? So any comments anybody has online should just roll right off your shoulder. The dude got babies. And you're talking about 16-year-olds being seductive and all this other horse shit. It's very fucking bizarre. It's very fucking bizarre.
There's a cute hello as well. But yeah, so the next bit we're going to have him saying, "Don't worry, babes, we're going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
I thought you said he didn't say that.
You've got Dad here to look out for you."
Oh, he does.
Been here for 45 minutes.
How are my headphones dying already?
Can I get some water? Can we get some water?
Yeah, he suddenly remembered he's not on his own. So first of all, it was, "Can I get some water? No, can we get some water? I've got my kids in here with me. Can we get some water?" Because he looks like a very concerned parent at this point. Yeah. So, where's the water?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to stop laughing.
She's taking everybody's name just in case.
Yeah, why? Like you just like when you were talking about the 40-year-old man, when you said you didn't know what kind of 40-year-old man he was, and he laughed. You used it as a contention. Why are you laughing right now that his children aren't being comforted? Why are you laughing now that you are alleging that he is neglecting his child? Why are you laughing at that then? It's not funny, as you would say. I feel triggered and offended. God, you're a joke, Jan.
Case this case we died. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's just what these kids want to hear. Yeah, well, you know, the woman's going around getting everybody's name in case we die. Oh, thanks, Daddy. Around getting
in case this case we died. Yeah, that's right.
Maybe they're used to Dad's sense of humor. My kids knew my sense of humor at a young age, and my youngest has my sense of humor now. So do with that what you will. I have to go get I got to get a pair of headphones real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my camera off, right? And I'm going to play some calming music for you savages while I am gone, okay? I want you to calm your stress, okay? Just calm your stress. There you go, calm your stress. That's right. Count backwards from 1 million, and by the time you're done, you will have wasted a lot of your life. I'll be right back. All right, you bunch of heathens. Let's get back into this. I don't like these headphones very much. Yeah, I know the device is ready because I'm literally using it. Thank you very much. Stating facts. Okay, there we go. I bet she's loving this. Negs is reviewing me. Ah, God.
Oh, that's just what these kids want to hear. Yeah, well, you know, the woman's going around getting everybody's name in case we die. Oh, thanks, Daddy. That's really made me feel so much better.
Can you imagine if there were videos of our parents raising us in the 80s? Holy shit.
Thanks, Daddy.
Just want to identify us. It's crazy.
These are young children she's talking about too. A lot like the support group. They like them really young when they start harassing them.
They're gonna throw us some waters.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw you some waters. Why not you throw your arm around one of your kids or something and say, "Don't worry, kids."
I don't know if you noticed those harnesses going down over his shoulders. It makes it hard to move your arms, Jan. Hey, Jan, here's something. Why don't you fuck off?
We're gonna be fine. A bit of reassurance.
It's not funny.
It's crazy.
As you said before.
A million years, right?
That's why I don't get on rides, though.
Brought a sweater
That's
on.
exactly why. Fuck amusement parks.
But how are the kids? Oh, okay.
They're laughing.
11 months final destination. You hear the sound? Somebody said final destination. Y'all crazy. I swear to God, y'all crazy.
She expects him to have that bendy dude's fucking powers or something. What a fucking dunce.
Here for 45 minutes, man. What's up? What's correct?
Yeah, so in his last 45 minutes of life, he's decided to go live. Okay. All right. I kind of get that. Do I though?
What?
No. I think if I had been up there for 45 minutes and I had my kids with me when they were younger or my grandchildren with me, I don't think the first thing I would think of doing would be to go live. I think it would be to placate my children, make them feel, don't worry about it. You know, it's all going to be good. They're going to sort it out. We're going to be fine.
Why don't you discuss something else? Why don't you discuss something else besides his children? Won't you try that, you fucking weirdo? I'm coining you a weirdo. Because I've dealt with a lot of weirdos, still am. And you are I'm glad you're on an island close to where all the rest of the shit's blowing up and getting stabbed.
But not this idiot. Not this idiot.
In line at Six Flags.
Yeah, this is a how dare he do a YouTube short? How dare he do a YouTube short when he's at Six Flags?
So here he is at Six Flags, okay, which is I don't know, it's a fairground. Over here, we'd call them a fairground, okay, that kind of thing. Theme park.
It's an amusement park.
That's what we call them. So he's there.
Good.
I imagine he's not on his own. I also imagine that he's borrowed the hat from one of his kids. What can I say? So let's watch as Slow Mama spends his time whilst queuing for a ride with his children. Let's just watch this, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, how's everything going? How's everybody?
We're all good. Yeah, we're all good. Nice to see you.
Plays 2 seconds at a time, unpauses, acts pretentious, gets back on her fucking soapbox, preaches, bitches and moans some more, mentions the children 16 more times, then unpauses for 2 more seconds.
With the kids. Yeah, that's a good thing. I like that. And it's nice that you're keeping them out of the vlog because, yeah, there's some nasty people out there, guys. So, yeah.
Yeah. One of them's right here watching this. Boy, howdy, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
I just want to say that it's crazy.
So he's going to say it's crazy. What? It's crazy that you're at Six Flags. I mean, is it busy there? Are the children having a fun time?
Maybe
okay,
it's close enough
crazy?
to go all the time.
Okay, surely he's not going to be talking about Girl World.
You ever think about that? Maybe he just goes all the time. And I have a friend. He goes to amusement parks so much it's like second nature.
He's not going to be talking about Girl World while he's out on a family trip with his children. No, that would make him obsessive, wouldn't it? Just saying.
Watching Yaba today. Talk about how much he needed Pootie. So weird.
No, she needs a channel.
Okay, guys, I've realised he's ticked all the boxes for being obsessive. Of course he's obsessed. But
Okay. Well, you've ticked all the boxes of being obsessed. You should only be obsessed with him. Everybody, all you fans and the haters and the fat, sweaty, greasy, failure to launch, pedophile marrying, white trash hillbillies. I forget what I was going to say.
the other reason I think that he did this live stream is because he was shitting himself about going on the ride. And he couldn't hide it. He couldn't hide it from he wouldn't be able to hide it from the kids if they were talking to him and they'd be like, "Oh, Daddy, are you scared to go on the ride?" So instead, he thought he'd come on, do a live stream, and just talk shit about everybody else on YouTube.
Wait a minute. I thought you worked with kids, not 40-year-old men.
That's what it was, guys. Yeah, that's it. Is he obsessive? I'll leave that up to you. All right? Put it down in the comments. Let me know what you think.
I'm going to write a book of nothing but like all the names I've combined to call people. People will buy it, memorize it, guarantee it.
So in the meantime, I'm going to do my favorite bit. Love this.
The second edition is going to be hard, though.
Love it. So we're going to kick him off.
It'll just be the first book in reverse.
Little Boy Blue, who is now in pink. So Little Boy Pink, who wants to meet up with Zachary Michael. Oh, do you now?
You just sassed him for homophobia not 10 minutes ago, and then you turn around and say something like this.
Little Boy Blue, who is now in pink. So Little Boy Pink, who wants to meet up with Zachary Michael. Oh, do you know?
Does he really? Does he want to meet up with him? Like, what? See, it's the same thing, Jan. Well, for fuck's sake, if you're going to get out here with those dudes and you're going to sling mud, don't sit here and clutch your fucking pearls. And your BPD, I'm going to tell you right now, I look at people who pretend to have mental illness as a form of stolen valor. I know that sounds silly as fuck, but I have nothing else to compare it to. Because when you are dealing with a mental illness, you are in the fucking trenches, and people like you come along and think it's fashionable, right? Oh, it's BPD. I don't want any of this. You can have every fucking diagnosis I have. If I could just go back to the young kid before my innocence was stripped away from me by society, right? I wish I still had that, but no.
Now.
Fuck yourself.
Just get off my screen.
Got to do with my parenting. I'm still.
I've said.
I heard nothing. I saw nothing. Cheek made a claim and didn't even play a video about it. She said that he told one kid to grab the other kid. I didn't hear any of that. You played less than 10 seconds of footage and made a complete narrative out of it. I know you don't get anybody watching you. And I'm here defending this guy because he's a parent, right? And I know I know what it's like when I first started, like, you know, getting some traction on YouTube and stuff. I thought it was cool to share family shit with everybody. It ain't, because of weirdos like fucking Jan.
Come for you. Over again what my thoughts were on the foodie and her with this French guy. And right from the very beginning, I said people should not judge because we know she's a liar. We don't know for a fact that this happened. Yeah, you can sit there shaking your head as much as you like.
You got. Listen.
I'll tell you something else, Javon Lakey.
Wow.
I tell you something else. If I was in America, I would be suing your ass right now. How dare you? You're nothing better.
For what? Do you have any idea how civil cases even? Never mind.
You mad, huh?
You're in the right. You found your tribe now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a bunch of racists.
Damn.
Well done.
You just exhibited signs. You exhibit signs of racism all the time. Really, you're like worse than MSNBC. and you just exhibited homophobia in your last clip. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You implied that he wanted to be with a man. What's wrong with that?
Colors. We showing your true colors.
Really,
yeah,
she
really
is.
Your true colors.
I will show
She
my
is,
true
bro.
colours to you because you're an
Wow.
arsehole.
Damn, you really getting dragged out here, huh? It really feels bad, huh?
I'm not
Damn.
watching what your chat is saying.
Yeah, I know.
don't have the chat up.
You
I
look
don't
awful.
give a toss.
Yeah.
What those
All right,
people
no
have to
name.
say.
Damn.
You
All
are
right.
disgusting. And to try,
Uh-huh.
you just pick on women all the time. With me, it's my age. With other people, it's their size.
Right.
Leave women alone. You're a
All right. Thank you very much to all the anonymous producers tonight. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Everybody's coming out tonight. Everybody loving this stream. Thank you all so very, very much. Thank you. Damn. Guys, we got to get mad money sacks for the anonymous producers in the chat. And listen, I'm not stopping any of you from calling yourselves out, but I'm just not name dropping anybody on off of CashApp, because CashApp, Patreon, and having a customers list is not something you use to dox and terrorize people with. That's a civil case, by the way. Anybody that has had a business dox them and terrorize them. Yeah, you can't do that. All right. Thank you so very Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The people loves the negs over here on the YouTubes. Like I said, I'm trying not to be on here too much. I'm just working on the watch time. You know, be back on the Rumbles tomorrow. I don't even know what day it is. What is it? Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday. Gotta pick which shift I want to work. If I want to work evenings or if I want to work days. I don't know.
misogynistic piece of shit. Leave women alone.
No.
It's not our fault
Yeah.
that you've got 3 girls. It's not our fault.
What's that got to do with anything? I had 4 boys. The fuck bearing does that have to do with you being the leading expert on seductive 16-year-olds?
Okay? Get over it.
Damn.
Don't
I really
take
got
it
you
out
mad.
on the women. Don't take
Yeah.
it out on the women,
women.
on YouTube, all right? Because some women won't take your
There.
shit.
I
Oh,
want to give
you're
her
the
the
YouTube guard, huh?
same.
Is that it?
Nothing to do.
I want to give her
No,
the
I
same
could go on
courtesy
forever.
he
What else
did.
do you want to accuse
There's a
me of?
link
First of
if
all,
she's
first of all,
watching.
Man.
First of all, you're showing the world how disgusting you are. You know that, right? You know that, right?
Oh, so I'm disgusting.
I mean, you
because
are.
I'm standing up for myself.
Standing
and
up for
I'm
what?
calling you out on your name.
First of
okay?
all,
What about you?
first of all,
you who condones somebody
letting her
doing
talk, bro.
blackface. You think that's funny?
I do.
You think that's really funny?
I
How
don't think
dare
it,
you?
I think it's stupid
Damn.
to be
You should
offended
be
by it.
ashamed of yourself.
you showing your true colors. First of all, I never,
Yes, I am showing my true
listen,
colours
I
because
never,
I'm sick and tired.
I never attacked you as a parent. I never attacked you in your personal
Oh, no,
life.
you attacked
I've
me
never
for my
attacked.
age,
Listen,
yeah?
I've
So
never,
that's okay.
I've never attacked you. I never attacked you for how you raise your kids or whatever. I never
But I
said
will
anything
attack
about that
you. I will
because you're
attack you,
disgusting.
and
You're a
the reason I
disgusting
do
human.
it,
You're a
I
disgusting
will
human.
attack you.
You're a
I will
disgusting
attack
human.
you.
You're a disgusting
Okay,
human.
you're going to stop? You're going to let
You're
me talk?
say you're a disgusting human. I've let you talk.
Yeah, and you're
all
a
you've done,
disgusting
all
human
you,
being,
all listen,
and you're a
listen.
poor
All,
excuse for a father.
well, okay.
Mute
Poor
her.
excuse.
Are you done now?
Well, you're going to carry on insulting me because we can go on like this all night.
Insulting you? You're insulting yourself, ma'am.
No, I'm not insulting myself.
You really
I'm
are.
putting you.
You really
into
are.
where you should be.
That log off got to be,
You come
man.
on here.
That's straight jacket,
you come
huh?
on here
That's
with
crazy.
your fancy dress.
Fancy
I
dress.
bet your kids
What?
are well proud of you.
What is you talking about?
Going after other female creators.
First, you need to stop. Women are not beyond reproach, okay? There are areas where we are much different in strength, in longevity of age, of many things, right? But when it comes down to it, you don't get away with the transgression towards a man just because you're a woman. People used to say this, you only go after women. Well, the women did some pretty fucked up shit and still are. I don't know what the statute of limitations on some stuff is, but Jesus Christ, you know, some people need to know when to rein in the horses and avoid their treasury being completely pillaged.
Does that make you feel really good? Does it? Does it?
And what do you? Huh?
I want to know. I want to know this legacy.
You talk about all these men.
This legacy that you're leaving for your kids. Do you think they're going to be really proud of you?
You think
when they go?
You
to
think
school,
I live on the internet like you?
You're going to let me finish? You're just going to keep talking
because you're trash. Everything that you're saying is garbage.
So are you?
How?
So are you?
I don't have to touch nobody's personal. I don't even know your fucking name. I never looked you up. I don't care about you. I don't care about you enough to even look you up. I don't care about you.
In girl world.
Okay.
And just think about it.
Yeah.
You're in girl world.
Right.
Look at you.
And your point?
Failed Madden reactor.
You think this shit actually hurts me? What you're saying? You think this shit actually hurts?
He's picked up where I left off. That's what I was doing. I was calling out all the problematic people in girl world. Good to see somebody pick up the mantle and hold people's feet to the fire. Right? Yo mama panel. What is tomorrow night? Friday? 9 p.m. I'm gonna fire up a panel. So just let everybody know I'm having an open panel tomorrow at 9 p.m. I don't know where. Here, Rumble. I'll talk to Clara about that. But there's going to be somehow we're going to have a blockbuster panel tomorrow.
So
you think this shit actually hurts? That's what's crazy.
Everybody else,
right?
Why
Right.
do you think people like FFG and
oh my God,
Michael and all the big YouTubers? You know, the ones that have got brains, the ones that can speak properly.
Did you just French fry girl? You mean the same Jew who doxed another Jew to somebody she thought was an anti-Semite and white supremacist? Remember when she did that, guys? That's crazy.
How do you think none of them speak about you
properly?
That's like what snitching on other Jews during Nazi occupation just because you got more rations. It's like, what the fuck?
You act like I care.
Why
that's the thing. You think I really care though?
Are you incapable of asking a question?
I'm telling you that I just come in this space. I come in my own lane. I do my own thing. I don't ask for an invite. I don't tag anybody to be like, yo, check me out.
Are you joking? They see you as a joke, man.
Who?
Yeah, do I care? Do I honestly care? You act like I care. You know what? You know what it is? I think it's the generation gap. I think you live in the listen. It is. It really is. It really is.
I tell you what we're going to do. I tell you what we're going to do.
What are we going to do?
Every time you bring up my age, I'm going to bring you up the fact that you're a crap father.
So you just bring.
I don't understand that. What that has to do? Like, why don't you bring up another contention about what's happening on the screen? Because one, his daughters aren't on the internet, right? His show his kids. So you're bringing them out here. Stop it. What do you care? You are. How old is Jan? Is she in her? She's in her 50s, right? It doesn't matter how old you are. I'm 2.5 years from being 50. That doesn't matter. It's your fucking relevant. It's how you're acting. If you have BPD, one, there are no such thing as BPD meds. There are no drugs, zero, designed to treat BPD alone. BPD is generally treated through dialectical behavioral therapy and a regimen of medication. Oh my God!
Bringing that up because I'm bringing up your age.
The fact that, remember that video of you and your friends out in the mall, and then there was
in the mall. I don't know what that is.
And you were chasing after these 16-year-old girls
out in the mall. What's a mall?
What type of 16-year-old girls were they?
What is the mall? First of all, you talking about the mall?
Answer my question.
The mall?
Answer my question. What sort of 16-year-old girls were they
I don't know what
that you and your friends were chasing after?
I've never chased a 16-year-old. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh no. Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
What? Play it? You never played it. You straight up like this. She is wow. She just made up a whole ass video.
Don't. You're so full of crap. And you sit there in your garage or wherever you are with your green screen.
Yes, I do.
Attacking. Don't get mock me.
Yeah.
Mock me.
Okay. You're
tell me
mock, were they?
Is that what you're going to do now?
What?
Yeah. This just proves your intelligence.
You're the one who's sitting there saying people. You're the one who's sitting there. Oh, you're sitting there. You're sitting there trying to throw every assault at me, throwing everything at me to get me angry and get me mad, calling me a bad father, saying my name, doing all this extra, trying to get me to go crazy on you.
Everyone uses your
I don't
name.
know. I don't know who you are. I don't know where.
I'm easy to find.
I don't want to find you. You think somebody cares enough to find you? But I don't want to,
You
though.
have the intelligence.
Why do I have
intelligence?
I don't care about you enough, ma'am. I don't care about you enough to find you. That's the thing. I don't even think about it.
What age did you leave school?
What age? I don't think. Listen. I don't think about you enough to even search you.
What age?
I don't care about you. I don't care about you.
Did you leave school? I
Jesus
don't
Christ.
care about you either.
What?
Nobody cares about you, obviously.
Excuse me. You don't?
No.
You don't care. Wow.
No, you're my lolcow. Yeah. And I want my.
Oh my God. Why did you say that? That is. Oh, jeez, Jan. I know it's hard to adjust to the ranch, but welcome to the ranch.
Videos on you just
Really?
to show your stupidity.
Right.
Because you really are stupid.
Okay.
And you're just proving that
Right.
you can't have a conversation with somebody. You have
A
the
conversation
nerve
that calls me a
to
bad.
sit there.
A conversation with a
You
person.
have the nerve
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You want me to have a conversation? You want me to have a conversation with a person that calls me a bad parent? Said I'm an awful father to my children. Say my whole name, like okay, like that. Get me angry or something.
Because it's out there.
Okay,
you're not hard to find.
Okay.
Even in England, we can find you. I know where you live.
Wow.
Here in England, we can find you. We know where you live. Wow. You are out of your, I about said cotton picking mind. You are out of your mind. At a little space there, so it wasn't about the you are out of your mind.
We can find you.
Cool. Congratulations. But
No, you don't have
let
to
me tell you the difference between me and you. I don't
imagine some old. I don't know. I don't know how old she is, but I hate to call her old because, like, you know, I'm not a spring chicken, but you got this over middle-aged woman obsessing over his little girl saying, "We can find you." That is peak creep.
I don't care about you. Listen to me. 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 I don't care about you. Let me tell you this again. I know this is
brain instead of your mouth.
okay. Got it. I got it.
And then you
I got it. I got it. But let me tell you something, Jans, and I know this is hard for you to believe. I don't care about you.
I don't believe anything.
I don't. Okay, I know. I know. It hurts you.
I came up here.
It hurts you.
To tell you.
Yes, it hurts you. Tell me what.
If you continue to slander me,
right,
then I will do something about it.
Oh my.
Oh, really? What do you plan on doing about it? Because, see, when I hear something like that, I go, okay. Okay. Flounder you, huh? Keep on floundering me. You go fuck it. All right. Yeah. No. Let me write that down. I really didn't write it down. I just pretended.
My God. Are you going to come to the USA and then you're going to sue? And then
pick you up at the airport.
And listen, and Jan Views, while you're out here in the USA, you know you got Hussy looking for you, right? For all that slanderous shit that you said about him, you need to come to the US. You need
your intelligence.
You're the one who's sitting there saying people. You're the one who's sitting there. Oh, you're sitting there. You listen. You're sitting there trying to throw every assault at me.
I'm going to stop here and just add. This is where he starts.
What did she prove? What did she prove with that? Other than she's absolutely insane. She sat there and obsessed over what I can only assume are children. And then says, we know where you live and we can find you. You don't have any idea how our country operates. I know how my state operates. I repeat it, and it's not a flex. It's not a threat, nothing. Everybody I know around me has a firearm. If there's 6 of us in a room, there's at least 4 or 5, maybe 7 firearms in the room, depending on how many somebody else is carrying. I find one with extra ammo to be sufficient. But, like, you know, I feel very safe. Like, because if somebody was like, "I will come find your family," and I'm rolling and kicking it with a small militia, yeah, then yeah, that'll come in handy. Somebody comes around and tries to fuck with your family. This is America. You ain't built for this place. You ain't built for this country. You aren't. You could go to Portland and hang out with the Venezuelans and everybody else. Well, no, I'm sorry, not Port. That's not in Portland. You go to Colorado. Yeah. American territory being taken by Venezuelan gangs. Guess what wouldn't happen here? You're not built for America. You need to go to whatever they call a therapist or an asylum, a fresh air hospital, and just go check in or get the right meds and get the right therapy and stop projecting all of your anger. I don't know where your anger is coming from. I really don't. But I'm telling you, the sooner everybody online lets go of this nobody's going to fuck with me attitude shit, this hateful, nasty, obsessive over people's kids, calling CPS, admitting to it, lying on the stand, all this that violent threats, all this other horse shit will stop and people will get back to making content again.
What's is it called gaslighting? I think it might be. And he makes up a scenario. I want you to listen to when he keeps on and on about, oh, you're going to come to America. You're going to come to America to sue me, blah, 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 blah. And I said, I don't need to come to America. I've got family in America.
So now she's threatening to send people to America, to this man's house, the father of what, 3 children? I mean, like, you're a nut job. There's nobody in your family. Her Oakland relatives. Oh, okay. Her Oakland relatives. Well, they do live in some kind of projects. Are they in gangs? West Side? I mean, or are they just some regular little black folk just trying to get by and times are hard and Oakland sucks? Think they're going to drive? I mean, like, they do live. I don't know if he lives in Cali. I don't know where the fuck he lives. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need to know where he lives, but like, let's just say me. They're going to drive coast to coast to cause some havoc? Really? To quote a former landlord of mine, I shoot back.
I've got a close family member that lives in Oakland. Now, he's now going to take that as I'm threatening him with my family member. So I want you to hear it. And I mean, it's just.
Why would you say it to a man that has a family when all he's doing is calling you a bunch of fat, dumpy, stupid idiots? What you are.
As well, this guy isn't intelligent because.
Sorry, I forget myself on here. You can delete this if you need to.
Otherwise you
edit it. Whatever.
Could you take him seriously? No, you can't. You just can't take him seriously. But look at the way he twists the words I've said.
Okay.
Throwing everything at me to get me angry and get me mad, calling me a bad father, saying my name, doing all this extra, trying to get me to go crazy on you.
Everyone uses.
I don't know.
What he forgets to realize, or what he doesn't realize, is that he was in the Madden community and he was always bragging about being in the Madden community. So just by looking at the Madden community, it was very easy to find him. That's it. People found him months and months ago. But okay.
Who you are. I don't know where.
I'm easy to find.
I don't want to find you. You think somebody.
Oh, and this other thing that he does is, oh yeah, but you don't mean anything to me. I'm not interested in you. I don't care about you. Bloody, 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 blah. I mean, it's so juvenile.
Cares enough to find you? But I don't want to, though.
But I don't want to find you. I don't want to find you.
Not wanting to find somebody over some internet beef is juvenile. Says the expert on 16-year-old seductiveness. I mean,
what does that mean? I don't know. I shouldn't have bothered even trying to have an adult conversation with this guy. But sometimes you just
But
have
you
to
did
use
for
your
50
voice.
minutes.
And
Sometimes
I'm
you have
just
to
sick
use
and
your
tired
voice.
of.
And I am important. And me. You are not. You don't have BPD. You are a raging narcissist.
All the insults he's thrown my way and the way that he's tried to twist my own words against me. He's not clever enough to do that. He really isn't.
Nobody has to do that.
I don't care about you enough, ma'am. I don't care about you enough to find you. That's the thing. I don't even think about it.
What age did you leave school?
Oh my
What
God.
age?
I don't think. Listen, I don't think about you enough to even search you.
Don't you just know that this is the stance he used to take with girls when he was younger? You can imagine it, can't you? But I don't care about you. You're not.
And search you.
Don't you just know that this is the stance he used to take with girls when he was younger?
How do you know? What are you basing that off of? I am 47, and I know when I was nearly 18, I lost my virginity, and after that, it was on, right? So, listen. Young men become real men eventually. Some never do, right? But you can't say what a man was like 20 years ago is what he's like today. Especially when you've never met him, don't know him, you never hung out with him a day in your life, you've never had a real life conversation, you've never spoken to him on the phone or in DMs or anything.
You can imagine it, can't you? But I don't care about you. You're nothing to me. I don't care about you. It's a very juvenile approach to somebody who is trying to explain something to you, or
no, it's not. You're not trying to explain anything.
Dismiss people, but it doesn't work on me.
You're just trying to seem superior.
Someone like this,
and it's cringe.
I don't care about if they care about me or if they listen to me. It's irrelevant to me. But listen to how many times he keeps repeating the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't care about you. I don't care about you.
Did you leave school?
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
care about you either.
What?
Nobody cares about you, obviously.
Well, so you say it's juvenile, so you say it right back. So doesn't that make you juvenile for just saying it right back? That makes you more juvenile because you couldn't even be the bigger person for longer than 10 seconds.
And that what? I mean, I think what he's trying to indicate there is that he doesn't believe
ready
me.
to debate me. That's why those links are never
him.
taken.
Oh, God, I have to go.
There's not a person on here, not a person that has been able to come up here and debate me. Why? I'm almost offended. I thought I was stupid. Thought I was white trash. Thought I was just a hunchback. What's the matter? You're afraid of a stupid white trash broke hunchback? Wow. You are harmless.
And have a lie down in a dark room after this, guys. Honestly, it's insane. But I am pleased that I managed to get out the things that I got out, and
which was
that
nothing.
I was able to,
Absolutely nothing.
you know,
Make
just
yourself
to
look
tell
like
him
an
what a
ass.
misogynistic piece of shit he is, because
I didn't hear him say anything misogynistic. You're just using tropes and buzzwords to cater to your brain dead hive mind audience.
he does is attack women, and yeah, more women should speak out about him.
You know, hey, you know what, Yo Mama, welcome to what I went through a couple years ago. I mean, I know you already don't care. I did. I didn't want people to think that. I don't give a fuck what they think now, because they just want to shut down the conversation. They don't want to have it. And then they want to blame it on you for being a certain gender.
Stop talking about you, or this big man from Oakland gonna come down and meet me, right?
Can I say that? Oh, are you looking at the chat to see what they're saying? Oh,
I'm not looking at the chat. You just threatened me, and now you're saying you didn't say that.
What I said to you was,
yeah,
and I maintain it.
Maintain it.
You said you have family in Oakland. What is that supposed to mean? You're not having a conversation. He didn't just say, "Oh, I have family in England," and you're like, "Yeah, well, I have family in Oakland." No, you're having a disagreement. You're obsessing over his young children, and you're like, "I have family in Oakland." When we're in a situation in our country where child trafficking and human trafficking is at its peak, so stop.
Yeah. You think you can come on here acting like the bloody jester,
Slavery is worse than it ever was before the Civil War.
which you're not. You're not even funny. It
Okay.
doesn't even matter
Your opinion.
how many fancy dress clothes you put on.
Right.
You're still an idiot.
Okay.
I have to stop there because I didn't say what I should have said at that point, which was I didn't threaten him with a random dude in Oakland.
Yeah, you did.
What I did say is that I do have family in many places in America. I've always said that, and I also
You got any in Indiana? We could sit down and have some bucket and gravy.
have a very close relative that lives in Oakland. Now, at no point did I say, I'm going to get him to come over and find where you are, or I'm going to tell him to do this, or I'm going to... No. He's...
Under cross-examination, they would ask you why you said it then. They would ask you, why did you say it then, if not to instill some kind of fear or anxiety into Mr. Mama? Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, okay. I came here to drop some truth bombs.
Oh.
Word to your moms, I came to drop bombs.
Should I keep playing this or?
I got more rhymes than the Bible's got Psalms. No, I just want you to hold up on this video for 1 second because I want to say a few words here.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna just put us up here like this then.
Okay, Jan. I know why you keep bringing up Yo Mama's kids. I know why. I'm fully aware, and it's not a coincidence that all of Yo Mama's kids are daughters. So I'm fully aware of why you bring up his kids all the time. I'm also fully aware of why you keep on bringing up your education, bona fides, and everything else. First of all, you do not have BPD. That is a lie. You diagnosed yourself. I think that you took a quiz online and, figured out that you have all these symptoms that are in line with BPD. You are not a doctor. You are not a therapist. You are not suffering from BPD. You're a fucking liar, okay? You're just a liar. You've been lying about this for years. For years. I used to take you at your word until finally I was able to figure out that you were lying. I spoke to people that were close to you, and they told me that you're a fabricator and that you're a woman who cannot admit when she's wrong, ever. That you double, triple, and quadruple down, which is exactly what happened in this particular stream, which is why you're replaying it. But I know why you keep on bringing up Yo Mama's kids, his daughters. I know. And for the sake of, I don't even know how to put it. Let's just say that I'm going to keep it to myself for now. For now. But your desire to impress people and try to be more important and self-righteous than other people is so profound and so disturbing to me. You live in a world of delusion and psychosis. Your perception of the world, which is completely viewed through the prism of race. You are probably one of the most racist people I have encountered online. You are a bossy, insufferable, judgmental, narrow-minded individual. You consider yourself to be like this free-thinking artist, and you know this and that. No, you don't, Jan. You don't. The thought of you being anywhere near teenage kids, girls particularly, vulnerable girls who are probably troubled, who come to you for counseling, is so terrifying to me, and I think that it is an indication of how far the UK has fallen if they allow a person like you anywhere near young, troubled people. You have no business being anywhere near young people, ever. And when I made the point ages ago that your rationale and what you were saying about Chantal and what happened to her with this 40-year-old man was exactly the rationale and the mindset of the British authorities, and which allowed the grooming gangs to go on for decades. You have the same condescending, sneering worldview of these young, troubled women that the authorities did, who allowed them to be raped and trafficked for years. And you got so angry that you decided to go out there and show me what's what. Because I know nothing about the UK. I don't know anything about UK politics. For your information, I have been following that story since 2016. But yeah, you're right. I don't know anything about it. I know nothing about it. I will say this, that I heard through the grapevine that she had referred to me as racist because I was talking about the grooming gangs. And just to show you that I don't give a shit what you think of me or my attitudes, I am no longer going to call them grooming gangs. They are Pakistani rape gangs. The statistics bear out the reality of this. They were Pakistani rape gangs. Let's forget this Asian grooming gang bullshit. And if I'm racist for saying that, well, you know, that's just tough, isn't it? I know.
Well, hang on. We
got
to find out what kind of rapists they were.
Well, and again, if you listen to that interview that Andrew Gold, you know, the Jewish man, that I was a Jewish content creator that put a Jewish man on screen, who interviewed Maggie Oliver, who was there and saw the whole thing go down, and fought and was gaslighted and dragged and lost her job, nearly lost her sanity trying to fight against the entire complex of authorities who were trying, even Nazir Afzal, and this kills me to my soul, were trying to silence those victims in every way, shape, and form, trying to find every way to avoid holding those men accountable for years. You are using the exact same rationale that those individuals used. Exact same rationale. The girls were troubled, they were in foster care, they were running around being wild, they had no business being out. And actually, one of the men in those gangs came out and said, he blamed the girls' parents and said, well, what do you expect men to do when you parents are allowing your girls out at night alone? And this was like a 50-year-old man who was raping 11-year-old girls. And he was trying to make the parents feel like it was their fault. These girls were very, very troubled. And a lot of them were in foster care. So tell me again, Jan, that it is racist to state things as they are, as they actually exist. If that's being racist, then fine. I might as well take on that mantle, along with being called hard right or extreme right or whatever it is that your Prime Minister, two-tier Keir, is calling everybody who's opposed to mass immigration. Or who's pointed out the obvious, that you have a two-tier justice system in your country that has been out of control for decades. I have had enough of you, Jan. I've had enough. I've had enough of you sitting as judge, jury, and executioner on people's parenting. I've had enough of you talking about other people's kids, but, you know, anybody brings up anybody in your family, and it's, you know, a 5-alarm fire, you know. Shut your fucking mouth about people's kids. Shut your fucking mouth.
No need.
It's enough.
There's no need for it. It doesn't make your point. It makes you look like an obsessed freak.
It does.
And we live in a world of human trafficking that is out of control. We live in a world where CP is out of control. We live in a world where abuse is out of control, as we have seen within this hemisphere of shit. But yeah, I hear you sit judging a man and obsessing over his family while other people in your community's transgressions eclipse your contentions.
And stop threatening people, Jan. Stop threatening people. First of all, you don't have family. You don't have a family. You talk about how you have a relative in the U.S. No, you don't. That is a lie. You don't. And when you talk about having a relative in Oakland, do you know how far away Oakland is from Southern California? It's nearly 6 hours to get from Oakland to Southern California. Maybe look at a map. All right. So stop threatening people with non-existent relatives. You sound as crazy as Frenchie with the Feldman crime family of Gary, Indiana. You're out of your goddamn mind. You have that idiot Bridget on your panel who bragged that she spent 90 hours looking into my degree because it's her business and couldn't find it. And of course, it took others 5 seconds to find it. And who dug into our deed of the house and dug into our personal lives and dragged Negs to court. The woman is psychotic. She is exactly where she belongs, right on that panel with you. She's every bit as crazy as you are. You're both racists. You're both completely hung up on race. You have a real hatred for white men. And Jan, it appears that you have a real hatred for Jews, too. Andrew Gold is not a racist. Andrew Gold is a superb journalist. And if you had listened to what he said in that interview with that soccer player, which, yes, I will be reviewing on my channel, when you said he came out with terrible racist insults. No, what he said was that he was shopping around documentaries that he had produced. He's a superb documentary producer. He went from channel to channel to channel, and they all said to him that they thought that his material was excellent and they wanted to take on those documentaries and they wanted to air them, but not with him on camera. They wanted to get a minority on camera. They did not want a white man on camera. And he wasn't told this once or twice or 3 times. He was told this multiple times. That, that white men were out of fashion. That they were out of fashion, that in order to meet the DEI requirements, basically, not in those words, but that they could not allow this man who had done all the legwork on these superb documentaries about cults and so on, they couldn't let him host his own program because he was a white male. And you say that that's racist? No, it's reality. Amazing. It's reality. So, but why did you bring up that he was Jewish, by the way? What did that have to do with anything? What does my Judaism have to do with anything? What is it that you think all we Jews stick together? That, we have each other's backs? As a matter of fact, Jews are among the most fractured and squabbling community on earth. The 15 million of us, you get 2 Jews in a room, you get 3 opinions. But when it comes to Andrew Gold, he is fantastic. He is something, Jan, that you could never even dream of being. A man of integrity, of character, of intelligence. A hard-working man who doesn't make excuses the way you do. But stop lying. Stop going after people's families. Stop threatening people. And stop pretending that you've got like this big army behind you. You don't. You're a lonely, miserable woman who has no one in her life. You have no one except for Bridget and Edna. That is it. Those are the only people you have in your life.
Even if you did have an army, it doesn't matter. Because the big difference between a bunch of losers with nothing but time and sock accounts and the physical world.
Let me explain something to you, Jan, when you say that, she claims to be Jewish and an atheist. Do you realize that most Jews in the United States are atheists? Were you aware of that? Judaism is an ethnicity. It's far beyond a religion. It's a religion and an ethnicity. Yes, you can convert to Judaism. But if you're born into it, Jews share DNA. Every Jew on the planet shares bits of DNA. We are all related to one another, all of us. And I know that people like you are very resentful and envious of the Jewish community, but that's too fucking bad. Okay? Why did you have to bring that up? Why did you bring my religion up? That I use it when it's convenient. Let me explain something to you. If the cattle cars rolled through the United States, I would be on there along with the Lubavitcher rabbi, and I would be on there with Jerry Seinfeld and everybody else. There would be no distinction made about whether you go to the synagogue or not, nothing. because what you did was you grouped me and Andrew Gold together based on our religion, which was weird because I would much rather be compared favorably or compared to Andrew Gold at all for being a smart and really good journalist. If
Well,
you
it's
compared
just-
me, you know,
It was anti-Semitic stereotyping.
you're a fucking anti-Semite, Jan, along with being a racist. Thank you for showing everybody that. And your obsession with Yo Mama is bordering on demented. It's demented.
Leave his kids alone.
All right,
Seriously.
I'm gonna duck out because my arm is throbbing. But good to see everybody. And I want to
All
thank
right.
you guys. And I want to thank you guys for the cash apps. You guys have been very
Yeah,
generous.
thank you
today.
very much. Yes.
We're very grateful, and it's great to be back on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys.
I'm hanging out for a few more minutes,
Bye,
so
love.
stick around. Bye-bye. Love you.
Love you.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go back to this jam video, and I don't know how much more I could critique because, like, really, I've been watching this for 44 minutes, and I've shredded it, and I know Yo Mama don't need me to defend him, but I'm a dad, and I know what these creeps, and that's what they are, creeps. We have private conversations about whether or not this minor has a relationship with an adult. That's weird. That's documented. That's weird shit. So I don't want him to get into this fucking situation like I am, where these people start calling your house, calling your mom, dad, grandpa, aunt, uncle, and all these other people, man, because it ain't like there ain't enough clout out there for it. I mean, there ain't enough money out there for it. That's why I cover all kinds of stuff, because I ain't got time for this shit, right? I said it was done. That doesn't mean people won't do stuff. That's out of my control. But I said it was done. And when I said it was done, I meant it was done. It was done. All transgressions are canceled.
Decided to add that bit on. I see what he did there. But that's how he operates, guys. And that's why people like him are potentially dangerous if you allow them to be. I won't allow him to be. I won't talk on this again.
How?
But expect videos. There'll be plenty of other people putting up videos about, oh, Jan's threatened Yo Mama with a family. No. No.
I have her sped up, by the way.
I didn't. I'm telling you.
What's he telling?
Every time you talk about my age, I'm going to talk about your family. How's that?
That's cool.
Good. Come on then. Keep telling me how I'm like, what am I, dust? I'm dusting. And do you know why you do that? It's because you don't have the intelligence to do anything else.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I've worked with teens for years and years.
You mention that so much. You mention it like if Jimmy Savile didn't get caught and we're still alive, that's all he'd be talking about because he can't move or whatever.
Damn, I can't believe I got you this man.
Then I will.
I can't believe I got you this man.
And I think it's disgusting
Right.
that you come for women on the internet like Clara. I know she doesn't want to be brought into you.
Oh, now you're bringing another woman up. Another one, huh?
Dare you?
How dare me?
For a woman. How dare
Woman.
you come for a
I go at guys
woman
too. What are you
for
talking
her
about?
looks
I go at men
and
too.
her size when she has triple the intelligence
Oh,
that
the
you will
intelligence.
ever have.
The intelligence. You got so much intelligence. I got you so mad. You want to go ahead and threaten me and bring somebody from
no,
Oakland.
I'm wrong with that. Okay, so this is the gaslighting. So he's like, oh,
Not the poor creatures with boobs and vaginas, anything but them. Everybody's so in love with titties and pussy that they're willing to suspend disbelief.
oh well, I got you so mad that you
That's some power, ladies. I'm telling
threatened
you.
me with somebody from Oakland. No, it didn't happen. I've just proved it, and I will prove it again. But this has gone
No,
on.
if you went to court, like something happened to him, you went to court, the judge would go through all the evidence and they would get down and it would show that why would you tell him that? You sat there and pointed out he has girls, he has girls, he has girls, he has girls. I have family in Oakland. And what's he supposed to do with that information? If you're not sending them there, then you know what my next move would be? to be find your family in Oakland and get and try to maybe like at least know who they are, or maybe give them a call, write them an email, nice email, be like, hey, is this your aunt? Man, she is beezing. You know what the reply would be? Yeah, that's my crazy aunt in the fucking UK, but you don't have any family in Oakland. It's all make believe.
On for way too long. So I'm just going to play just a little bit about another creator that he comes for day after day. So I'm going to find that, play that, and then I'm going to finish.
Okay. Are you going to talk about any of the other creators that just cover Chantel every motherfucking day? And then they go out and do IRL shit, and then they raise money around a pedophile. You go talk about any of that? Has she even talked about that? Like that? It seems like there should be like, I don't know. I think there's going to be a follow-up video, but I just feel it in my bones.
Right.
Of you trying to slander me, and I won't have it. I won't have it anymore.
But you can slander everybody else, but when somebody goes at you, it's bad.
Everybody else.
What? Excuse me? You just you called that you tagged the FBI because Hussey was filming at a pool, at a public pool. What's wrong?
Another thing. Let me ask you a question.
No. I want you to stay on that for a second. No, what's wrong with that?
Who's not going swimming? Look at her. And there is a man filming.
Sorry,
he generally doesn't film himself because he doesn't have his black face. Bullshit again.
Oh, bullshit.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. I fast forward for particular reasons. There's some things that are better left unheard, my friends. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck did we just watch? That's what I want to know. What the fuck did we just watch? Hey, look, it's the chat, man. What the fuck did we just watch? Girl, get it together, man. Like, that's why I kicked her out of my community. She's insufferable. Yeah, I can't tolerate the anti-white stuff because people think that it's like a right to be anti-white and then like tell me that I can't have those same feelings for them. And I'm like, well, that's weird because I thought we were fighting against the same thing. And I guess we're not. We're just fighting for you to have the ability to be that way towards me, but not me to you. Kind of like during Jim Crow. Kind of like reverse. Okay. Yeah, well, I can't say nothing about the making fun of penis things because, I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but old Tic Tac Cadillac gets a shout out from me occasionally. It was a Tic Tac. Hang on, man, I gotta have free hands. It was a Tic Tac Cadillac, never pleasing the ladies, and he's going to Hades. It was a Tic Tac Cadillac. Ain't got no job, but he's got some scabies. It's #1 hit in Kazakhstan. It is, and their currency ain't worth shit. You want to see what I've made? This is what I got from Spotify for 8 billion plays. Isn't that like diamond 10 times over? Wait, what the fuck, bro? Like the honky tonk man out here at the end of WrestleMania getting the shitty payout. Cabone Boxer. Oh, do you watch her? Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on. By the way, I'm not gonna hate on anybody who watches it. Anybody. But I will have questions for people from certain communities, like why do you just, you know, but that's not the case here. I think she needs some help, man. You know, I'm not trying to be preachy. I'm just sharing what's working for me right now. That is all I am doing. Not trying to come off with some kind of air, or I'm not better than anybody. I'm not perfect. I struggle. Every day is get up and do it regardless of how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I really don't worry about things that I can't control. I'm thankful for the things that I can control. And I don't feel like I have a chip on my shoulder anymore. I've had a chip on my shoulder for years. It's gone. I don't care. Don't mess with me and we're good. We're good. It's right, man. I think that Clara and I should run for president, and as the first two people to run from different parties. Like, I don't even know what party I would be. I mean, I'm a registered Republican right now, but I don't even look. I'm not into the whole cult crap, with the Jesus and all, like, blah 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 blah. I'm like what's policy? Let's I want to see some more money. Okay, that's why if Harris wins, I don't know if I'll renew the lease. Let's just say that. But if Trump wins, yeah, I'm definitely going to renew the lease, and I think that we'll be a lot better off. You're not a Sky Daddy subscriber either. Well, I mean, like, I used to shit on people who had different religious beliefs, and now I just keep it to one group. But like, I see nothing wrong with it. I'm spiritual, and I don't know how to explain it. I have several theories, and I think they can all be true at once. There's so much energy flying around us. There's so many galaxies, billions of galaxies, and the universe is expanding. But where is it expanding to? Where is it to begin with? Riddle me this. Hey, where are we? Oh man, we in Atlanta. No, I mean, like, where are we? We're on a rock hurtling around a star going 66,000 miles per hour or something like that. Some insane amount. And we slowly turn as we go, right? But where are we? Where is, when you look up, go out one night if you live near a country road or a rural area. Go out. There are no lights, right? And go out and look. And just look at the infinite blackness. You can see the stars. But go out and look at the infinite blackness. And just think of how small you are. How tiny you are. Right? And then think of the last thing that really, really made you mad. I mean, genuinely made you mad. Was it something that you really should have gotten mad about? Probably not. Probably not. It's probably stupid. It always is with me. It's always something really dumb, but sometimes I just need to go outside. Right now, we live in the city, so there's a lot of light pollution. But 5-minute drive, I can get out into a complete pitch black area, look up, and just where am I, and what in the blue hell am I doing here? Like right now at this moment, I'm talking to other people who are like me. They speak English. We speak the same language. We all grew up making the same sounds, and these sounds have meanings. those meanings define things like man and woman and stuff like that. Or Mr. Fogg, you know, you gotta be able to say Mr. Fogg to, you know, you gotta be able to convey all. But you know, all this is being held together by an invisible force field. It's amazing. I'm really milking that watch time. That's what I'm doing. She must have you blocked because she's not on the big screen up there. No, I'm done watching her because it's annoying. Yeah, I speak Merc and you wouldn't get it. Oh man. Yeah, I love my American brothers, and I would do anything. I would fight and die to protect this country because that's just how I was brought up. I would never, you know, even growing up as a young man, not having much, you know, you never took from people who had less. You took from people who had too much, and you gave it to people who had less. That's always how it was. You took care of those that didn't have. That shit'll get you taken advantage of too, man. Trust me. This is my last time doing it. I'll probably never do it again. Not on that level. Not believing somebody on that level. She's in chat. I meant, oh, she must have me blocked. Yeah, probably. I don't give a fuck. Let's see here. Oh, there she is. Maybe I have her blocked. I don't know, but I can see what she's saying now. There, I can. Let's see here. You have lied about me and told these creeps my personal info. Not impressed. What creeps? Can you specify what creeps you're talking about? You need to specify what creeps you're talking about. I don't remember having any personal information on you, and if I did, I would have forgotten it 2 minutes later. Like I would have fart. Like, you know, I'd let a fart, and if it wasn't funny and nobody was around, it didn't stink or anything, nobody's going to remember it. It's kind of like that. I can't see her. I have to look at her on the StreamYards thing, which is under Clara's thing, and just the StreamYards is, and yeah, that's where I could see it at. But she got me blocked, or I got her blocked. Fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know why I'd have her blocked. Let me go check. Shit. She. Ba, 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 So, since Jan's here, why don't you take a link? Somebody else could copy and paste that. Here, I'll even do it this way. There we go. Take a link. Come on up. You could chat with me. Just be logical and don't shout at me or talk down to me. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Where'd she go? I mean, it could be a troll account. I'm not going to bother to check. Because it's not in my fucking thing. She has me blocked. So. It's a link, and you can come up here and talk to me. It's all right. We'll call this segment "Talking to a White Guy." I got it. What the fuck? $22 a month. What? Shouldn't be that much. I'll be waiting for you. No matter what you do. Swaying back and forth like a tree at the airport. I'll be here waiting for you. I want to chat. I don't like I don't understand why people won't chat with me. It really makes me feel like there's some insecurities there. Well, if it's him, come on up to him. Yeah. I've been wanting to talk to him too, because he talk a lot, but he don't respond a lot. Do you? Those rocks hides his hands. I don't know where to look where I block people. This is stupid. Yeah, I'm down to talk to anybody. Except for actually two people. Two people. I had to make it two people because of reasons. I said my piece the other night. I don't want to squabble or I don't want to fight. I kick it in the face if you want me to. Leave an imprint of 10 and a half fucking shoe on your forehead as you scream. Oh my God, you're the man they call Jelly Bean. Yeah, buddy, come on up. Let's go. I'm like firing on all synapses. Is that a real song? I just made it up. I just made it up on the spot. I like to do that. That's how I write a lot of songs, though. I mean, seriously. I just try to get them done. I just need a band. Nobody wants to be in a band with me because fat, sweaty girls call them and tell them mean things that aren't true about me. Was beautiful. Sure to clip it. Hell yeah. Clip this shit. I encourage that. Don't just archive the whole thing. Clip the good shit, guys. Archivers, I give you good shit. Just clip that. Fuck this dumb shit. There's nothing ever resolved here, you know? Nothing is ever resolved. Nothing will ever be resolved. Not here. Was it 8 o'clock? Okay. Girl World it had a really bad year. Well, 2025 isn't going to be any fucking better. I'm not going to repeat what I said 2 years ago, two and a half years ago, but yeah, I said what I was going to do and it's happening. Yeah. Come on, Jan. Jesus Christ, you come in here and talk shit, but then you throw rocks and hide your hands. Wow, so brave. Just like an activist. Look. I mean, even look. I know you can see that. I know you don't have Clara blocked in her own stream. What do? Just come here to like be like, this is him, and then leave. Like, oh God. Well, anyway, man, Russ, you've been using this Valentina thing to get a lot of attention. I'm about to catch up. I see Anna Nicole putting in a lot of work. I think I should play it for the masses. Wait, if she panels and has me blocked, will I still hear? Yeah, you'll still hear her. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, baby. That's right. That's all right. This is a good time to wrap it up. I'm gonna go for a walk and see what's happening in the hood. Go for a pedo stroll. For those of you that are new and don't know that, they just kind of like drop sex offenders everywhere, all over the city. They're fucking everywhere. You fucking throw a rock and hear one of them, I don't know, sniff it, whatever. But guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and fuck the dumb shit. Good night.